My parents text me, "Stop Christmas this year, we want peace." I replied, "Perfect." But I did this instead. My parents sent that text on December 3rd, right after I'd asked if they wanted ham or turkey for Christmas dinner. They'd been complaining about hosting duties for years. Too much cooking, too much cleaning, too many relatives asking for money. So when they texted, "Stop Christmas," I knew they meant stop me from organizing everything at their house like usual. "Perfect," I replied. They probably thought I was hurt. I wasn't. I was inspired. I immediately created a group chat with my siblings, my brother Garrett, sister Valentina, and youngest brother Nico. "Parents want to skip Christmas. Let's give them exactly what they asked for." Garrett was confused. "So no presents?" "No," I typed. "We're going to stop their Christmas completely while having the best one ever without them." For 3 weeks, we planned secretly. I rented a massive cabin 2 hours north, big enough for all 14 grandkids, 4 siblings, and our spouses. Valentina handled decorations, hauling in 12-foot trees and enough lights to be seen from space. Garrett organized food, proper feast materials, not the stale cookies and reheated lasagna our parents usually served. Nico, the baby at 28, handled entertainment, karaoke machine, sledding equipment, and a bounce house shaped like a reindeer. We told every relative except our parents. Aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone got the new address with strict instructions. Absolute radio silence to mom and dad. December 24th arrived. My parents posted on Facebook, "Enjoying our first peaceful holiday in years. No stress, no mess." It had 4 likes, all from their church friends. Meanwhile, at the cabin, my 8-year-old nephew was teaching Grandpa Joe, Dad's father, how to play video games. My mother-in-law, who my mom always said was too fancy to associate with us, was in the kitchen making Filipino lumpia with Valentina. Garrett's kids were building a snowman taller than the garage. The best part? My Aunt Patricia, who my parents had been feuding with for 5 years over a borrowed lawnmower, showed up with her famous chocolate pie, the one my dad requests every year but never gets because of their stupid fight. Around 8 p.m., my phone exploded. Mom had called Garrett's house to wish the kids Merry Christmas. His neighbor answered. Garrett had asked him to check on their cats and cheerfully informed her the whole family was at some cabin up north. "What cabin?" Her text screamed. "Where are my grandchildren?" I sent back a photo of all 14 grandkids in matching pajamas around our tree. "You said stop Christmas. We stopped yours. We're having ours." She called 17 times. I answered on the 18th. "How could you do this to us?" She wailed. "Do what? Give you exactly what you asked for? A peaceful, quiet Christmas with no stress? You took everyone. Even Patricia is there." Patricia wanted a real Christmas, with family who actually wants to celebrate together. Dad grabbed the phone. "This is kidnapping. Dad, your 73-year-old father is here playing Mario Kart. He drove himself. That's not kidnapping. We're coming up there right now. Doors locked. We're at capacity. Fire safety rules." They showed up anyway at 11 p.m., pounding on the door. The kids were asleep, but the adults were still up, slightly drunk on wine and nostalgia. I opened the door to find my parents standing in the snow, my mom clutching a gas station coffee, my dad wearing mismatched shoes he'd clearly grabbed in rage. "You ruined Christmas," Mom said. "No," Grandpa Joe called from inside. "You've been ruining it for years. Either come in and be happy, or go home and be peaceful. Your choice." They stood there, shivering and stubborn, until 4-year-old Maisie wandered out in her reindeer onesie. "Grandma! Grandpa! Santa came even though you were naughty." My dad broke first. His face crumpled watching Maisie hold up the cookie she'd saved for him. They came inside, still furious, but defeated. Mom sat stiffly on the couch while Dad mumbled about manipulation. But then Nico brought out the karaoke machine, and my dad's favorite song came on. Some terrible 80s ballad. By midnight, he was singing it with Patricia, their feud forgotten. Mom was teaching the kids her secret cookie recipe, the one she always claimed was too much work. The next morning, my parents were the first ones awake, making breakfast for everyone. Dad had tears in his eyes when all the grandkids gave him a group hug. "Maybe," he said quietly, "we forgot what Christmas was actually about." "Peace and quiet?" I asked innocently. "Smartass," he muttered, but he was smiling.